Daycares are an excellent place to see the development of children over time, and I got to interview a daycare director who has various classes in her daycare grouped by age. So she is in a unique position to see the various age groups, and she shared some of her observations with me. In terms of literacy, the children are encouraged to engage even before they know how to read. So they will hold a book in their hands while a teacher is reading to them, learn how to hold the book, and engage with those symbols on the page even before they understand what they mean. In terms of what's popular, she said anything with excellent graphics, anything that engages the imagination is going to be popular. She said the most popular book in their daycare is the book Brown Bear, Brown Bear. She said even the older kids who've moved on to something more difficult enjoy that book. Not only does it engage the imagination, not only is it visually appealing, it also has the rhyming scheme, which engages retention as well. In terms of digital media, the daycare has smart TVs where they'll pull up educational videos, music workouts like Count to 100, which not only engages movement, but is musically enjoyable and also teaches them to count at the same time. Now, digital media in their classroom is restricted. The kids don't get their own devices or anything. The teacher controls it all, and for legal reasons, non-educational media is limited to half an hour. But the daycare director is certain that about 75% of these kids have access to digital media at home. She said they are, of course, children of the digital age. In terms of how they interact with their surroundings and with each other, she said infancy is when they're exploring. They begin once they reach the crawling stage. They have mats with mirrors on them so that these children can see their own reflections. She said that's a very important part of their development. And as they get older, they begin using their imagination. Around 2 years old, she said, is when they start grouping together and playing imaginative games as a group. So they will play games like Doctor and House, which I thought was very interesting. I had been familiar with the popularity of digital media and, of course, the appeal of music as a learning tool, rhyme, of course, and visually appealing images in children's books. I knew those were all very important details. What I was most fascinated to learn was how social interaction grew over time, how it grew from exploring by oneself to imagining things with others. So that was an interesting perspective to see. Everything that I've learned is, of course, supported by how things are done. Books are always published with excellent graphics, and of course, rhyming schemes are used quite often. Music, there are a ton of tools today utilizing music in an educational purpose, and this will surely continue in the future.